CTV News, Vancouver Island Report.
Good evening. A second-degree murder trial came to an end before it even began in Duncan today with a surprise guilty plea. Brendan Menard was on trial in the death of his father, a popular Nanaimo businessman. Tony Menard was shot and killed on a family hunting trip in 2010 near Lake Cowichan. This morning in court, his son pleaded guilty to manslaughter. CTV's Scott Cunningham was in the courtroom. He joins us now with more on the story from Duncan. Scott.
Hudson, the Brendan Menard trial was expected to last 15 days, but it came to an abrupt and emotional conclusion in only about 10 minutes.
It was everything to me. It was everything to me.
Overwhelmed with emotion, family members emerged from Duncan's courthouse. Just as the second-degree murder trial of a son accused of shooting and killing his father began, it ended.
I believe justice is done today. Definitely for a man that was of that magnitude and did so much for so many people, did not deserve to die that way.
On day one of his second-degree murder trial, Brendan Menard pleaded guilty to manslaughter, admitting that while on a hunting trip near Lake Cowichan, it was him who pointed a .22 caliber rifle at the man who raised him and pulled the trigger multiple times.
The accused made a decision that he would plead guilty to manslaughter, which doesn't involve an intention to kill. The Crown basically took that plea.
Tony Menard was a popular and well-respected Nanaimo businessman. His death rocked the community and his family. But despite the loss, the Menards stood behind Brendan, never wavering in their belief that this was not a clean-cut murder.
We're absolutely supporting Brendan 100%. His whole family is, and so we just want that to be known.
According to his lawyer, the decision to plead guilty was made as a family unit, a group that refuses to be broken by the shooting.
Both his direct family, in other words, his brother and sister, his mother, and his deceased father's family, have all been involved, I believe, in all of the decisions that he's making.
Details surrounding Tony Menard's death and information about exactly what happened in the moments leading up to the shooting are expected to come out at the sentencing hearing in 2 weeks. It is then we will finally learn why an apparently happy and close family was torn apart that day in the woods near Lake Cowichan. With a guilty plea now on the record, family and friends are looking for final closure. Sentencing is scheduled for September 21st, when Brendan Menard could be given 25 years in prison or walk away with no jail time at all. Hudson?
All right, Scott Cunningham reporting tonight in Duncan. Scott, thank you.